Hey, sweet squirrel squad. I'm coming on early to show you I'm not caught up yet. But hopefully by live, y'all, this is so easy. If y'all do this, you're going to say, why does it take her so long? Because of the struggle with sleep. And also, and I am not, it's better on this side. I'm just letting it fall where it may. Oh my gosh. She's not live today. So leave it alone. Don't come on again. But anyway, y'all know I got behind from the get-go. And yeah, I screwed up again, but look what I did. I just threw in some rows. This is what I'm going to do, because it's going to happen that I'm going to screw up. Easiest thing I can do is just then throw in some rows. And the reason I screw up is, again, because I fall asleep. So, and can't figure out, even with this simple lace design. And y'all, I've got the pattern for this, the link to it in the description box. That's okay to do. So, anyway, hopefully by live today, and also because I cheat and put this down and work on some other stuff too. Still haven't touched that cow though, a giraffe cow. That would be finished in a minute if I do it. So if you like this, and it is knitted, but if you can knit, and if you can do a yarn over, and if you can knit two together, you got it. And once you see that pattern and the gal's Ravelry name, it is in Ravelry that the link is Turvid, Turvid. You'll see that she's got several other easy patterns, and I printed out some of those too, and they're free. I think all of them are free. The only thing I did find were some scarves that I was going to print off, or the pattern didn't show up. It said click here for the link, and the link's not there, so something happened with that. But anyway, and I wanted to show you before I open up today's, this tree was given to me by one of my subscribers last year, and then Noni May made my angel, and it's pre-lit, so there's just a button. It's battery operated, AAA's. But it came with these great little woodland critters. Look, there's a squirrel. Of course, it had the squirrel. Well, I don't know if it really came together, but the person who sent me this sent all these. Is that not fresh? So last year I didn't have it over. Maybe I did. But I had it over there where there's room for the tree, and all these go up under it. But I wanted you to see my tree, and I would love to have a place. In my little corner here, I'm kind of limited. But there's nowhere else to go. Anyway, look at the beaver and the flat tail, which is like felt. And they're ornaments, so like on a bigger tree, you could hang them on there. I always loved trees that were themed. Like, always my tree when I was married was eclectic, because the kids I like just the white lights, but the kids like the colored lights. So I think we pretty much always did the colored lights. We might have done white lights sometimes too. But the ornaments were just ornaments we had from over the years, and a lot of them were ones that the kids made at school that I always make at least one, in grammar school, where the school that I ended up teaching the last 15 plus years, which is right over the road. And they're going to tear it down, and it makes me so sad, because that's where I went and the girls went, and I ended up teaching there. 4th grade. Middle school before that. Oh. Anyway, I had started taking the tags off these, and I thought, I maybe should not do that. And it says on here, Kurtz, Kurt' Adler, Adler. So, they might, be collectible things. And they're made out of, I don't know what they're made out of, but I don't think it tells you. But it's the sticky kind of stuff. Anyway, you can kind of tell. But I thought they were so cute. But the theme trees that have the, like I was saying, like all woodland stuff or, whatever. I always thought those were cute with the canoes on them and stuff like this. And, but our tree, like I was saying, in Squirrel, was a lot of the ornaments that the kids made, and they usually would incorporate their school, a little school picture. I remember one of the girls, I think it might have been Hannah, but no, I think it was Lindsay. It looked like a little artist easel with her picture on it with a little decorations and stuff on it. They probably got them from Oriental Trading or something, because I would make ornaments with our kids too for them to take home. But anywho, and then just stuff that we would make at home, I think, sometimes. And I was into cross stitch back then, so I would buy ornament kits, and it usually had the year on there, and I was going to give all those ornaments to the girls for their trees. And we split up, me and the ex, and everything ended up over there because I didn't have room to take anything. I was hoping the girls would get the stuff, but I don't know if they did or not, and they may not have even cared about me. Do my shish kebab with the color of yesterday. Looks better on this side, because when you put the new color in, it does make that little line there, but I don't care. This was going to be a gift, and maybe nobody would mind if it does have some boo-boos. And I kind of made the pattern mine just by putting in some garter rows, which is just all knit stitches. What happened was, when I go to sleep, I'll drop a stitch, or I'll have just screwed up the lace pattern somewhere where you can really tell, and it bugs me. So if I catch it right away, you might still see some boo-boos in here. But then by throwing a few garter stitches in, and if I drop the stitch, I can usually grab that on the next. I just have to make sure I have the same count. Anyway, that kind of gets me squared away. And then I thought, well, that might look kind of cool to have a few garter rows every once in a while. So I'm going to do that. So probably pretty soon I'll throw in some garter rows with the yellow. Since I started them with this. Just didn't do it with this. It started with a couple of knit rows down here. But that's okay. It's a one of a kind for sure. So let's open up, shall we? And happy December the 4th. I can keep up with the date by what Vlogmas day we're on. I guess it is anyway. Okay, and it's peeking out so I can see what color it is. A lot of them are peeking out because I really had to stuff these things in here. I did it weeks ago, so have they not been so big that they peeked out, I wouldn't know what was where. I don't think most people would. Now we got a blue. So yellow and blue's kind of pretty together. It looks like earth colors, doesn't it? There's the ground, and there's the trees in winter. And the grass, or the evergreen trees, and here's the sunshine, and here's the sky. I don't know. But like I said, this can be an anytime scarf, any season scarf. I may just call it the Any Season Scarf. I'm not going to write it a pattern because it's somebody else's pattern. All I did was screw up and throw in some garter ropes. But I do hope you'll check out that link. Actually, it's not in this one. I put it in the one from yesterday. The link for the pattern. Maybe I'll go back and put it in all of them just in case. Whatever. But y'all you can tell I have not redone the hair today. Did throw on a different shirt. I just put these on. I had the other ones, the Rasta colors. I think these are the Jamaican colors. And Miss Tina from Crafts by the Rose, Thee, made all my earrings, most of my earrings that I wear, except for the squirrel earrings, and I've got a few others. Got my Jingle Bell sweater on. What did I do with, I took it out there. You know that little pack of Jingle Bells? I am going to try to make me, hopefully, a bracelet by today, so if I get any super chats, of course I can just jingle my sweater today. But when I don't have the jingle sweater on, and also not just for super chats, but I do like to do little shoulder, everybody. I love Triple C and Joe's little super chat beat that they have in their little song. Y'all know me and editing. Don't know how to do any of that stuff. But I've got to learn one of these days. Oh, anyway. And not only for super chats, but for, our trivia. When people get right answers. I was doing that the other day. So I think I've got some more Christmas trivia. Or we may do a break and have some Christmas Mad Libs. And I'll try to think of some. Maybe we can do some. You guys could come up with the Christmas words scrambled. That was kind of wild that one day when we did it, because a lot of people were doing them at the same time, which was fine, but it got kind of crazy, but it's okay. Y'all know my podcast, my lives, everything I do is kind of crazy because I got no plan. Off the cuff. That's me. Well, I guess we're done. And when I come on live today, I will hopefully have all the yellow done and be at least started on the blue. And hopefully catch up by tomorrow for the next color. But y'all do check if it's not the Ravelry link, if you're interested in it. If it's not in this one, and I'll try to remember to do that, but I've already done it on yesterday's. So day 3, the pattern's there. And like I say, when I think of it, I'll probably just put it in all the Vlogmases. So, but this I was thinking, this is going to be a super huge scarf, so I'll probably either change up once this gets to a decent length, start on a different project, or maybe do the same thing, but with, just starting a new scarf or whatever. This was supposed to be one that I would give away, but I boo-booed on it, so I don't know. Maybe somebody would still like it, though. I don't know. Blah, 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 blah. Happy crafting day. Every day's crafting day. Happy Friday. TGIFers. And I was told if I would stay still, I'm going to try this. Maybe that's long enough that it would pick that up as my thumbnail instead of having crazy pictures. But I don't care. That's half the fun. I love it when I'm like, or whatever. Okay, I'm coming on next with the reading for the day. If you don't listen to my readings and you like stuff like that, like you like Audible or listening to books on tape while you craft, you can have your own Granny Audible. I'm midway or maybe towards the end of the Anne book we're reading now, Anne of Avonlea, and I think we're on book 5. It's Anne's House of Dreams. I just have abbreviated it AHOD, Anne's House of Dreams. But I've got book 1, book 2, book 3, book 4. If you just check my playlist, and I've got all kinds of other books. We've read A Christmas Carol by Dickens, and that was back in the summer. That's my favorite Christmas story, by the way. My favorite Dickens book, too, I think, though I haven't read them all. But I do love Dickens. What was I going to say? God, the train left the station with my brain on it. Oh, the books. Laura Ingalls Wilder, that series. A Little House on the Prairie. What else have we read? We read Tom Sawyer, one of the Tom Sawyer books. I can't even remember. But anyway, if you look through my playlist, they're listed by titles. So you can just, hit it and go from one chapter to the next chapter. Most of the times I read one chapter a day unless it's really long and I had to break it into parts, or they were really short and I could read 2 chapters or so. So if you like listening to books while you're crafting, you can have your own, like I say, Granny Audible. Some of you say you like to hear my accent. I can't imagine. I think my voice is so annoying, but whatever. Okay, love to you all. Have a great, great day, and I hope to see you live at 5, and I hope also that you'll start listening to my books. Be sweet, don't be ugly. Where is that? Jessica A. Noble made this. It's so cute. Bye-bye.